Jude Bellingham obviously once won the Golden Boy Award, and so we're taking a look at the latest list of nominees, and I need to call on your expertise here, Shaka, because when it comes to how these were picked...
What's the criteria?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It is a list composed of players chosen on algorithm by Football Benchmark Index, and the view is to empirically choose the strongest talents in international football. So what would you make of this, Shaka, given that you are the expert on algorithms?
My name is drawn to Désiré Doué. And the only name that kind of, well, the name that resonates higher than everybody else's, given his form, given the role he played with PSG and their successes last year, and it was by no stretch of any imagination a bit part role. So for me, while incredible talents, no question throughout, Désiré Doué by far had the best season last year.
Yeah, no Lamine Yamal on this list. Also, I think he's nominated for the senior award on this, which automatically knocks him out of being nominated in the Golden Boy. He got it last time as well.
It's a real choker.
Anyone stand out to you, Robbo?
Well, I'm going to be biased because I watch Barcelona a lot, as you two do as well. And Curbasi, we always talk about forwards and midfield players, you know, the creative players. But Curbasi at 17 has been absolutely outstanding for a year and a half now. To understand what his manager Hansi Flick wants in playing a high offside line. He's not the biggest, he's not the quickest, but he's just been brilliant ever since he got in the team. He looks so composed, he looks as though he's got a great football brain. So I would go with Curbasi.
Okay.
But it's been a bit of a tricky one from this year, hasn't it? I mean, which I'm sure is not in the algorithm.
Maybe not.
But he's been part of a...
Maybe that algorithm needs tweaking.
I agree with Robbo. He was great last year, and particularly for a teenager.
Say the word, Kay, I know.
particularly as a teenager playing that very risky defensive line that they played, but played it pretty well for the most part, along with Martinez, who was very experienced beside him, which I'm sure was a huge help for him. He hasn't got that this year, which is part of the reason he struggled and Barcelona have struggled. But yeah, he never got much of the headlines when he came into the side because all the headlines were going to some of the other stars, particularly Lamine Yamal. But he did stand out as a youngster who came in and wasn't fazed by, you know, some of these big physical players he was up against in La Liga. So yeah, but I agree, Désiré Doué was just part of that outstanding story, wasn't he?
A few Premier League names in there as well, Mark. You're seeing the likes of Nwaneri, also Nico O'Reilly's in there.
Yeah, Archie Gray and Lucas Bergvall, which I'm surprised at because they both had, you know, okay seasons at Tottenham, but the Golden Boy. Listen, I think Lamine Yamal should be in it. I think he probably won't win the main award because that'll probably go to Dembele. So if he misses out on that one, then he's the best young player in the world. He's 18 years old and he's not nominated for the Golden Boy. It just seems ridiculous. So the algorithm needs to be tweaked, I think, next year. When he's 19, he'll still get in it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm big into that. It needs to be tweaked.
Just speak to Shaka, say the word, and Shaka will get it all sorted out. But that's how the
Never heard of that before.
2025.
Just another. Is this a new thing? The Golden Boy?
The Golden Boy. No, it's been around for a little while.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just thought it was another one of these made up so we could give a medal out to somebody.
Well,
you know how everybody has to have a medal? There's like the school race where every kid has to get a medal, even the one that comes last by 50 yards in case he gets
This is
upset.
celebrating the games, youngsters. Okay?
It's true, isn't it?
We're not all so young anymore, though. Stuart Robson needs to go to bed now. So
Well, I don't know. I mean, he does look as if he's in a funeral parlour. He might have a couple of services.
Big show tomorrow, as the show's coming.
Well,
from
I've had a word with the producer. I had a word with our producer and said what a bad background it was, but he took no notice of me, Freddie. No, took no notice whatsoever.
Have you got any services to do when we leave? Like, you know, go out in the hearse?
Well, Kay's dressed for it.
No, thanks. You've got to learn your German pronunciation, Stuart, so I'll let you go get some rest, OK?
Well, we know he's not going for a pint with Derek.
I will do.
We know he's not going for a pint with Derek because he was in his bed about 7 p.m. German time, which is quite...
Good for duck and dumplings.
Definitely.